Hey besties, welcome back to another video. The summer favorites are here. This is everything I loved, was obsessed with, couldn't stop thinking about type of summer product. And before you ask, no, it's not just books this time. It's everything from makeup, skincare, books, bags, jewelry, drinks, songs, shows, everything all together in one video. I want to start with skincare. There are two products that really stuck out of me for this summer. First, I have the Anua Heart Lift 77% Soothing Toner. This toner has been my lifesaver for the summer. It's so just simple. It doesn't irritate me. It just feels so soothing on the skin. It feels like water but better. It doesn't have any weird consistency. It just feels like pure clean water on your face and have very sensitive skin. And the fact that I love this and I'm almost out of it. And then I have the Numbazin Skin Softening Serum. This is number 3 right here. This is my second bottle that I've gone through. It's out and I need to get a third one. I don't think it particularly does anything insane for your skin. It just doesn't break me out and it feels nice and soft and hydrated. And I feel like sometimes that's all I need. And it's just so simple and it's perfect and I love her. On to makeup. I was not really wearing makeup that much this summer, which feels very unlike for me, but I feel like it has to do with the fact that I don't work in a makeup role anymore. 3 products stuck out to me that I've not really talked about before. First is the MAC Studio Radiance Serum Powered Foundation. This shit right here. Let me just tell you the tea. When this first came out, I was still working at MAC and I did not like this. I hated this. I was a Studio Fix girl till the day I die. I still am, but it's quite heavy. But this is like your skin but better type of foundation, and I feel like because my skin has improved quite a lot in the past few months, touch wood, I can wear this now. And I'm a little bit more dry than I used to be. If you're quite oily or if you want the coverage, I don't feel like this is for you the same way that it wasn't for me back then. But now that my skin has gotten a little bit more dry and I don't want the coverage as much anymore, this is perfect. It gives you the nicest glow without feeling greasy. I don't know how to explain it, but she is the moment. Next, I have the Rare Beauty Liquid Highlighter in the shade Enchant. I would not have normally purchased this, but I had a Space NK voucher that I had to use, so I got this and I'm actually really loving this. I love to mix it with my blush, so I put a dot of my blush and a dot of this and I mix them together and it gives the nicest sweaty glow. I love the sweaty glow. Although a little bit of beef, when I put my blush first and blend it out and then put this one on top, it lifts my blush, so I have to mix it in with the blush and blend them together, but I'm okay with that. It just gives me that sweaty summery look. And the lipstick that I just gonna stop wearing, Charlotte Tilbury Rocket Girl. I feel like this was part of the Christmas collection. It looks almost identical to Pillow Talk or Velvet Teddy by MAC. It's just that pinky, nudie, mauvey kind of color that goes perfectly with the Whirl by MAC. It's pretty much the exact same color but in a lipstick. I still haven't found my perfect summery scent. Oh, no, actually that's a lie. I did. It was Ilio by, oh, what's the brand? Diptyque. That's the one. Ilio by Diptyque. I tried it in store and I fell in love with it, but that shit is so damn expensive that I can just like dream about it. I'm just dreaming about it at this point. But other than that, I have a little dupe of the Boss Orange perfume that I got while I was in Greece. And I love it. It smells like summer and oranges and that you're in a field in the summertime while you feel the sun on your skin, and it just smells exactly like that. It's quite sweet, quite fruity, but you definitely get the hint of orange. And you're discovering that why did it take me so long to like this product. Super Milk by Lush. This is like a conditioner slash primer for your hair. You can wear it when your hair is damp or you can just spray it on dry hair. It doesn't really matter, but I don't care for what it does for my hair. I don't feel like it's doing anything for my hair. I'm just obsessed with the scent. I can just spray here as well and it will go on my clothes and it will smell the entire day. I don't know how they do this. It smells like, if you know what Greek C0DE smells like, it's exactly like that. I don't know how else to describe it. It just has that scent, that hint of almond and lemon and cinnamon. That sweet fall scent. Oh, I'm obsessed with it, and I'm just wearing it every day. Speaking about scents, although not really, I mean, I don't know. This is a Bath & Body Works sanitizer. This is Crisp Morning Air by Bath & Body Works, and I'm actually obsessed with this sanitizer. It smells like fresh laundry in the sun by the beach. I don't know, this is what it reminds me of, and I can't stop smelling it. It's not too overpowering like some other Bath & Body Works sanitizer. It's just really good. Moving on to jewelry, I went through like a little phase this summer with my jewelry. I feel like I gravitated towards gold a little bit more, but I feel like I flopped, and I will always be a silver jewelry girl. But nonetheless, I have some bracelets here that I got from Boho Moon. Just any type of this bracelet I am obsessed with. I usually wear them together because I love mixing gold and silver, but sometimes I just wear this on its own with my Pandora, and it looks so good. And Boho Moon, they're tarnish free and they're so affordable as well, and they've got so many to choose from. I went on like a Boho Moon hyperfixation this summer, and I actually got quite a lot of jewelry from them. I love these. They're so cool and so summery, but so all year round, I feel like. So I love these. And last piece of accessory that I loved is hair stick. I've been loving the just twisting and just putting that in instead of a claw, because the claw hurts my head so much sometimes. So I put this in. It's not for every day, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes it really pisses me off, but when it goes right into the hair and it has a perfect grip that is not too tight and too painful, they're perfect. For bag, I have this little number right here. I've actually gotten this recently, so it doesn't really count for the entire summer, but I feel like we're just best. Got my little chrome here and some bag charms, but it's not too big, not too small. It fits quite a lot of this. I can even fit my headphones, which for me that was the crucial part. Now on to books. Let me put my glasses on for this one. 3 books really stuck with me this summer. First and foremost, I think it has to go to this book, Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. I read this a little before summer, but I feel like it's such a summer book. It kind of stuck with me throughout the entire summer. I kept thinking about it. It's my first Abby Jimenez book that I read, and after this I went and bought the entire series, although this is the last one in the series, but I've not read the first 2, but they're standalones, so it's fine. But basically I love Abby Jimenez now. My annotations I feel like speak for themselves, and I was obsessed with the writing style of this. The story, it goes so much deeper than just a rom-com cutesy romance book. It's just everything and more. I love this so much. It was obviously a 5-star, and it put me in the perfect mood for summer. Then we have Beach Read by Emily Henry. I'm in a on and off again relationship with Emily Henry, but Beach Read is one of the books that I absolutely loved. I gave this 4.5 stars. There were some parts of this book that I didn't really care for, but everything else, the setting, the beach house, the little town that the beach house was set in, and the relationship between January and Gus, everything about it I loved so much, and it put me in such a summer mood. And the last one is The Perfect Couple by Ellen Hildebrand. This was my first Ellen Hildebrand book, and I've downloaded everything else that she's ever written on my Kindle because I loved her writing style so much. This book, it was the perfect Nantucket summer beach house setup full of drama, rich people, a murder, cheating, and everything like that was in this book, and I couldn't have asked for anything more. It would have been a just clear 5-star because I ate this up if the ending was not as bad in my opinion. So I gave it a 4. But it was a journey. It was so good, and the way she writes and the whole drama that's going on in her book, amazing. On to devices. I actually only really have one, which is my Kindle that I got this summer, and I wouldn't have had it any other way. I love her. I can go through books in a day. I love it so much, and it's so compact and I can carry it everywhere. And this is all I really have to say. I'm currently reading Kill Switch. I've been on a dark romance hyperfixation, whatever that is. This is the third book in the Devil's Night series, and I've been reading them back to back to back to back, and I don't really read series back to back, and I've been obsessed. And I don't know if that makes me toxic, but I've been obsessed. Now on to shows. First and most honorable mention, which a lot of you will say this is not a summer show, but I don't care, is Gilmore Girls. This is my first time watching Gilmore Girls, and let me just say that why did it take me so long to start watching this? I started this, I feel like, in the beginning of the summer, and me and my partner watched this every single day after work. We're just there, hooked on the TV, watching the Gilmore drama. It's so good. We're currently on season 5. I don't really like where the show is going. If you've watched it before, you know what's about to happen in season 5. And I don't really like Rory Gilmore. I said it, I don't like her. I think she's so annoying, but in honor of Lorelai and Emily, this is why I'm watching the show. But I'm loving it, and it's definitely more of a fall winter type of vibe show, but I don't care because now it makes me so excited for fall. But it's just been everything that I've been watching all summer. So this is a new show that I watched, but I always have to have a show that I've rewatched in the past to rewatch while I'm like doing something, playing in the background and such. I usually have Friends or The Office always playing in the background, but for the past, I probably say 6 or 7 years, they've been playing in the background constantly, so you can imagine how many times I've seen them. But I wanted a little bit of a change, so I went back to Big Bang Theory. I've watched the show obviously loads of times, but not as many as the other two, so I was in kind of like in the mood for it. I don't know, something about it feels very familiar and very comforting. So I started watching it again when I'm getting ready and I want something to play in the background, or when I'm cooking. That's the show I'm gonna be watching, and it's been like that for the past, I'd probably say, a month or two. And lastly, we have songs of the summer, or albums if you will. Something that did come out this summer is Brad by Charlie XCX. This album Eats, and It Will Eat. It's so good. Anything by Taylor Swift, really. I was really in my Taylor Swift era, especially before and after the Eras tour. We watched her in June, and it was quite literally a brain altering experience. That was probably one of the best things I've ever been to, and one of the best experiences of my life. It was quite literally life-changing, and I will never forget it. And I was so sad after it ended. I was just feeling depressed, and I was getting FOMO when she was going into like other cities and people were watching her and I wasn't. I was never like a big Swiftie, but feel like now I've changed. Oh, how could I forget? I've been on an addiction. Is it phase? Is it lifestyle now? I don't really know, but me and Diet Coke, since like we go a few months back, I was never a Diet Coke or a Coke in general girl. I never liked fizzy drinks, but this lately, when it's like cold, like so cold, like straight from the fridge, when you can still see the what's called, when it's still like frosty around, nothing beats the first sip of a cold Diet Coke. No, it's not really good for you, but I need something to cope and get me through the day. That's that. Hope you all enjoyed. Summer's not over yet. Don't worry, we're not there yet. I mean, I'm so excited for fall and Halloween scents and just gloomy, just dark days while reading a fantasy book. Oh, that was kind of a slay, but now I'm gonna be quite depressed. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. Give it a like, subscribe, and I will see you all in my next one.